astronomy,
and astrophysics.
wow, wow.
Hey there. For our career research project, we brought in two foreign space scientists. One is an astronomer, the other one is an astrophysicist. We brought them in to interview, compare, and contrast their jobs.
That's right, Kian. They both won many awards around the world, and they're most notable for that. And they're an expert at their jobs. So the astrophysicist we're going to interview is from Germany. His name is Kivasin Das Bagel.
Kivassen dus Wiegel!
I'm sorry.
Yes, you better be. And the the astronomer is from Great Britain, and his name is Sir Kevin Neal.
So, Kivasin Dus Riegel. What does an astrophysicist do?
Astrophysicists use physics and math to better understand the age and origin of the universe. They also study the makeup of the universe and its origins.
So, Dr. Dus Riegel, are there any dangers on the job we need to know about?
There is little or no dangers in this job because most work is done in laboratories and observatories. Now these laboratories are not what you think. Most laboratories use dangerous chemicals, well we use more like computers and things of that sort. We will not use chemical things. Yeah, what are you? The observatory that was here in the countryside is no more.
Sorry,
Yes, I know, you're very sorry. We are sorry that we can't be chemists. So we need to find a new observatory. Astrophysicists also have to travel very far. For instance, I might have to travel to the USA, where you have to learn to speak in a perfect American accent like this one. That took me very long to do. You also have to maybe speak Spanish. I know some Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? Bien, why thank you. That was American. Sometimes I get mixed up. But I love Germany. We might also have to speak Russian. Or Poland. Or Chinese. But I still love Germany. But we do travel very much.
So, what skills does an astrophysicist need to have?
Some skills that an astrophysicist would need is to perceive and visualize patterns so that you could pick out minuscule patterns in things that are very heavily hidden. Another thing that astrophysicists would have to do, or to have, would be communication skills. They'd have to be able to concentrate, interpret data, and be able to speak very different languages, like I said before. But I still love Germany. One very special thing that astrophysicists do is measure and develop and interpret and observe theories to explain how things work.
So what kind of tools do you need for the job?
Some tools that we astrophysicists use would be particle accelerators like the Large Hadron Collider. We also use telescopes, very many telescopes that detect X-rays, gamma rays, ultraviolet rays, infrared rays. Very many telescopes that we would use. So, Sir Kevin Neal, what is astronomy and what do you do as an astronomer?
Well, astronomy is the study of celestial bodies and their origins. Not all astronomers study the same part of astronomy. There are different parts of it, such as planetary science and solar astronomy, which study each different things. And astronomy is different than every other science because you can't interact with the object in study. You can't dissect it, you can't smell it, you can't touch it, you can't weigh it, and you can't experiment with it. We also use telescopes and spacecrafts to create theories and answer questions about future and previous astronomical events.
Dr. Nail, on a typical day, what does an astronomer do?
Well, it's hard to describe a typical day because usually we're everywhere. Like we're going to meetings, we're sitting at a desk, and we're studying the computer models. And we also may not use a telescope 24/7.
Dr. Nail, my last question is, when does an astronomer work, and how much does he or she earn, about roughly?
Well, it depends on your job. See, as an astronomer, you work from sunrise to sunset, and it's vice versa for a regular astronomer. And you get paid on where and how you work, and what kind of astronomer you are. And the range is from $4,000 to $1,001. I don't know why I said dollars, because I'm British. I don't know why.
Some things that astrophysicists and astronomers have in common is that we both study the universe to help us try to explain things that happen in our lives and in the cosmos.
Yes, and to study the universe, we use telescopes, a wide range of telescopes that help us discover new stars and new things about the universe.
We work in laboratories, both of us, though it's not with chemicals, it's more with computers.
Don't look at me like that.
I am looking at you like that. That. Sometimes I lose my German accent.
We also use graphs and charts to plot data and to see what happens over a large area of time, like see how big a star gets and how hot a star gets. Because my nose is itchy.
The last things that astronomers and astrophysicists have in common is a salary. The salary is very, very close together. It's about $80,000 to about $101,000. I don't know why I just said American currency.
You're under euros. Why would you do that?
Am I under euros? I don't really know.
Why?
I travel so much I don't really know what Germans things majigs are.
I know, why am I not so itchy? Wow, that was really interesting. Thank you for your time, Dr. Kivas-induced Vegal.
It was my pleasure. That was very interesting, Dr. Nail. Thank you very much, and I'm glad you came today.
Well, it's glad to be here, Kane. I enjoyed my time here in the USA. Put it there, old chap.
Kean Regal played as himself, and Dr. Kevinson Dusviegel was played by Kean Regal as well.
Neil Gallagher played as himself, and he also played Sir Cavan Nail from Britain.